What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video today. I got some good information for you guys. Some information that I think a lot of first-time home buyers would be interested in, especially a first-time home buyer that's looking to get into the new construction properties and buy something, top of 2025, or put an offer in possibly before 2025 ends. I know sometimes home ownership doesn't work that fast, but let's go ahead and jump into it. Right now, we have Ameris Bank here in Atlanta, Georgia, that is offering. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. They are currently offering down payment towards your first home. So that's really big. Let me switch this up. That's really big. So let's go through it. So get up to $12,500 towards your first home. The American home dream. The American dream of home ownership can be a reality. Ameris Bank is offering eligible first-time home buyers up to $12,500 towards a mortgage down payment and closing costs through the Ameris down payment grant program. So, what does that mean when they say eligible first-time home buyers? So let's go ahead and scroll down so we can take a look at that. Like they said, they got down payment grant program. Eligible for first-time home buyers can receive up to 4% of the purchase price with a maximum of $12,500 to use towards a down payment and closing costs. The assistance is provided in the form of a second mortgage that is forgivable after 5 years in your home. So you're pretty much going to be financing your down payment. It's an opportunity to help you save on the front end and not have to come up out of pocket with so much, cash. So the forgivable is after 5 years. So you have to stay in the property for 5 years. Then you can sell it or whatever you want to do with the property, but you do have to live in the property for 5 years before that down payment is forgivable. Funds are only eligible to use in conjunction with a Fannie Mae Home Ready or Freddie Mac Home Possible First Mortgage Program originated through the Ameris Bank retail channel. Down payment as low as 3% for these first loan programs. So the first loan that you're going to be getting, they can get you as low as 3% down. And then when you finance that down payment within your loan of a maximum of $12,500, then that is like a second more. It's going to be forgivable after 5 years, so that's really good for somebody who know that they're going to be sitting in that house for at least 5 years, living there, taking care of their family, doing what they have to do. If you're thinking about you're going to live here for 1 or 2 years, this may not be the loan for you. But for 5 years, most people stay in their house on average of about 15 years. So if you're going to be there, take advantage of this loan. They're going to give you $12,500 towards your down payment or closing costs. So if you are somebody out there who want to take advantage of that Ameris Bank program, you can also pair this up with a new construction home. There's also a lot of new construction properties out there right now who are giving 15K and up for different incentives, whether you want to use that for upgrades, whether you want to use that for closing costs, you can do so. So take advantage of this grant program that we have here. And then take advantage of the incentives that these new constructions have. If you're looking to buy new construction, now is a really good time because there's not a lot of activity going on in the home buying market. A lot of new construction builders are sitting on properties. They're paying monthly to these banks. They are willing to negotiate right now because it's cold. Nobody's buying houses. at the pace that they would like. So take advantage if you can. If you are somebody who probably, a parent to a young child who's not necessarily in like elementary school and up, or you are a single individual, or you're a married couple who don't have kids and you have the flexibility to move around, hey, shopping in the wintertime is not a bad idea, especially when you're trying to look for new construction. Because, like I said, they are sitting on properties that they're willing to let go for a discount and still help you with these incentives, whether you want to use them for upgrades in the house, whether you want to use it for closing costs. So I would take advantage of it. So they do have some more requirements for this grant program. We'll go ahead and finish them out. They got income limits and location restriction. So they'll let us know once we get started what are those restrictions. If you want to know what the income limit and location restriction is, please go ahead and contact me, leave a comment. I can reach you, leave an email. I can send that information to you, or we could go ahead and hop on a one-on-one call or a one-on-one Zoom meeting, either or. The property must be the homeowner's primary resident. You cannot own a house prior to buying this one. You wouldn't be considered a first-time home buyer. You would be somebody buying a house again. Your borrower must contribute 500 of their own funds. So, like I said, you compare this down payment with an incentive with a new construction, and pretty much be walking to a good situation where you're not pretty much coming to the table with a lot of money. So, and it's a lot of buyers out there who walk through that situation or live through that situation. So if it is you, they just want you to come to the table with some type of income or some type of cash in the bank, which is in the form of $500, which is not a lot. Borrow must be a first-time home buyer. Again, you must be a first-time home buyer. They're not looking to help people who already bought houses in the past, because if you bought houses, there's a good chance that you could have made a profit. And if you made a profit, you can use those profits to roll over into your new property. So they're looking to only work with first-time home buyers. Again, you can use this program and pair it up with a new construction property and pretty much be moving into the property with a little to nothing. So the last eligibility that I see right here is eligibility requirements apply. Your mortgage banker will ask you for all the necessary information to determine if you qualify. So they do have a few other requirements that they may look for, but I don't think it may be much. It may be like income verification, pay stubs, bank statements, stuff of that nature. Um, and they got a loan process guide, but we're not going to get into that right now. I might save this for another video. Um, Actually, we go through it really quickly because they made it really simple. The loan process. So if you want to know what the loan process is, let's just go ahead and get into it really quick. You want to get pre-qualified. Pre-qualified is you pretty much just, quickly telling the lender your financial situation. If you want to get pre-approved, you have to do step 2, which is complete an application. Once you complete an application, they want you to get organized and return some paperwork. I do have another video up on my channel explaining the documents that you will need in order to put an application in or to get organized at step 3 stage and get your approval finalized. So go watch that other video. I will tag that video up in one of these corners, and we'll go from there. The last step is, or the second to last, is obtain your approval. Once you obtain your approval, we need to get started on looking at properties, looking at new build complexes, and things of that nature. And then once we actually do find a property, we'll go through the due diligence. Well, first we'll put the sales contract in, then we'll go through the due diligence, and then we'll have a closing. And that's what step 5 is. You go through a closing. So if you like this video and it's very informative, and you think you might want to take Ameris Bank up on their offer, and you want to look into what new construction properties they have in the area that you're interested in, please do not hesitate to give me a call, or do not hesitate to comment below, or you can also go ahead and email me. I'll leave my information in the description below. But I appreciate you guys. It's Ameris Bank. Pair this up with new construction incentives and pretty much walk into a good situation. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.